whenever you do have any foul like that, we have to take into, we have to take into account that these are inexperienced fighters. So you have to be very clear as an official to these fighters what you expect from them, number one, and what you're trying to communicate to them. All right, so maybe there was a language barrier issue, but the referee should have been extremely clear. Do not do that again, or I will take away a point. So there was not an initial warning. There was not a hard warning.
I agree.
Just an immediate disqualification, which I'm sure Team Guyana will probably, want to, take up with the IMMAF Commission.
Absolutely, yeah.
So it's sad to see a fight like that.
Absolutely.
In that manner.
Absolutely. Oh, it looks like we're going into men's competition now. We got our first men's gold medal at strawweight, 115 pounds. We got Adrian Ledezma entering the cage first from the United States. Got another international fight, the good USA versus Mexico rivalry.
Oh, that's always a showstopper. So we see this team from the U.S. It's the U.S. Fight League. They've had, they recently just had a lot of experience going into the Worlds. They've been very successful. It's always great to see a strong US team compete in the Pan Ams. They did well yesterday, and they did well the day before, both in the quarterfinals and the semifinals. And, now we're into the finals, and we have a U.S. versus Mexico bout in Mexico. Always an entertaining bout, regardless of the sport. It could be MMA, it could be boxing,
soccer.
It could be soccer. We're neighbors. Mexico and the U.S. are best friends. And it's always entertaining to see these kinds of bouts. And believe me, neither one of these two guys win or lose.
Oh,
and it's not just because of the gold medal. Let me tell you that much.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I got a chance to speak with Diego Alexis, the Mexican fighter, too, as well. He's one of those fighters we were mentioning that comes with a lot of amateur experience. I guess he's been with the IMMAF and other leagues for a while already as an amateur. He got his pass to the final by winning by triangle in the second round on his first fight.
Yes, so the U.S. circuits and the Mexico circuits are quite different. In Mexico, we're federally regulated through CONADE, which is the National Sports Commission, but the U.S. is a totally different ballpark. And it's great to see that the U.S. has been able to put together these teams because state after state after state, they all have different rules, they all have different regulations. So yes, the Mexican fighter might have more amateur bouts, but the U.S. fighter might have 2-3 quality amateur bouts over there under, either the Texas or California or Florida Commission.
Correct.
So don't be, one or two amateur fights doesn't say much.
Based on that.
Yeah, correct. So let's see, what we have in store for us in the first men's bout, and we're off.
Oh, good old Mexico versus USA rivalry. Here we go. 115 pounds. Good up kick.
That was a nice straight right from Team USA.
Nice beautiful double leg takedown.
Into a great position. That's what you want. You want to take a takedown, and in order for that takedown to be accounted for by these judges, you have to be in a dominant position after you attempt the takedown.
Absolutely.
You don't receive points for attempt down attempts. You receive points for takedowns where the guy taking down, is in a positive position, in an advantage position after the takedown. And that's what we saw, and it was very clear.
Beautiful.
And now we see a high side mount here.
Yes, beautiful, yep. Beautiful double leg takedown right into side mount. This is going to be interesting. The athlete from Mexico says he is a grappler. He prefers grappling. He actually has 9 wins by submission, so this is interesting.
The U.S. team has a strong wrestling base, and we saw that in the last 2 days.
Of course.
It's a team that focuses a lot on their wrestling.
Of course.
And
very strong base to have.
And there we see.
Absolutely. That was a beautiful double leg takedown.
So what does the Mexican fighter have to do, Sonny? What would you be cornering right now? What would you be saying?
I would absolutely ask him to let go of that neck and look for the underhook instead, because unless he thinks he could submit him from there, that's not helping him at all, that right hand over his neck. So I'd let go of that leg and look to be getting up. He has room to get up to his knees right there. That would be what I would be instructing him, to let go of that neck, get up on your knees and start using the cage to get up. You're close to the cage. Yeah, that arm's not helping him at all.
Correct. And now we go into north-south.
Now he's in north-south position.
And I think he's going for that, choke. No, he's out.
He's looking to set up that north-south choke.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there it is. He's going for it.
Don't the cervicals. It's a good dance.
Oh, he climbs on top. Modified guillotine. Now that's tight. That's deep. That's deep. Oh. The Mexican fighter gives the thumbs up, saying he's okay.
Okay. Tap.
He tapped.
Now he tapped. Beautiful submission by Adrian Yanez, I think it was his name. Let me double check again. Yep, Adrian Ledezma. Adrian Ledezma from USA takes the first men's gold medal at 115 pounds with the beautiful guillotine choke, guys. A modified guillotine choke. It wasn't a straight guillotine. It was a modified guillotine choke.
And the doctors are checking on the Mexican fighter, who seems to be okay. It's just standard medical procedure, to make sure both athletes, are good. And he is. It was just a standard choke. He wasn't out. He wasn't anything. It's a standard procedure. And it's great to see, these fighters being taken care of. We have a great medical staff here on hand. IMMAF is always so persistent that medicals always be, the number one priority. The number one priority for IMMAF and for every single federation should always be fighter safety first. Fighter safety. So
very important, yes.
Mexican fighters up, and I guess it's just a matter of time until we hear the decision.
Looks like he's okay. Yeah, it looks like he's okay. That's good to see. The official announcement.
And the winner is the blue corner, Adrian Ledezma.
Adrian Ledezma from the United States taking the gold medal. First gold medal for the United States today here at the Pan Ams from IMMAF.